What's good, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about Toram Online's 10th anniversary.
No, it's not four. Come on. It's like, get out my
Darwin!
What's the fuck?
So before we get into the video, there are a couple things that I need to say. First off, your boy's got a bit of an ear infection going on, so I'm hearing stuff all weird. And you know that, I don't know how many of you guys have been watching me for a while, but if you have been watching me for a while, you know that when one thing starts to go, everything starts to go. My speech will be affected by the whole hearing thing because to me, I can hear my voice twice because of like my ear is muffled. So like I'm hearing myself. It's like if you covered both of your ears like right now and you started speaking, that sound that you hear, the way your voice sounds, that's what I'm hearing on top of my normal voice. So it's literally throwing me off. It's like hearing like a mic echo. It's killing me. But the whole reason I'm here right now is because somebody left a comment on my spin and making guide video that I made so long ago, which you guys have killed it. You guys killed that video, man. I need to find more ways to make money so I can tell you guys so I can get all them views, man. You guys went and killed that fucking video, but you also killed my way of making spinner. So I can't tell you my number one way of making spinner because you guys will take that too. I give you guys a little bit of an example, and you guys kill it, man. You guys kill that market, man. God dang, man. Anyways, but somebody left a comment. I'll put it up on screen. They're essentially asking if I was going to come back to play, if I was going to come back and play the 10th anniversary, and I said, sure, why not? If this was any other, event in Toram Online, I don't think I would have came back. I came back specifically, yes, because of that comment, but also because it is an anniversary. And maybe this is a hot take, but Toram Online's anniversaries are absolute peak. The rewards are massive, and it is beneficial. The anniversaries are so beneficial for everybody, old players and new players alike, right? And if you're wondering how it's beneficial to you as a new player, we'll get into detail in this video, but I'll just quickly say your ability to level up drastically, the difficulty is drastically reduced. You'll be able to level up so quick. The equipment that you get, so good. Oh my gosh. And I mean, when I say good, capital G, capital O-O-D, right? Good. The equipment is one of my favorite parts. The equipment is my second favorite part of it. My first favorite part of this anniversary is going to be the arenas, of course. But no, I mean, you get access to so much stuff. Like your account, it's going to be easier to build your account than ever. And even if you're in between new and pro or whatever, like you too can benefit off of this. Again, you'll see. But we'll talk about it when we get to it. So let's just look at our table of contents, which is this right here. It's going to talk about the anniversary arenas and the boss battles that happen in them, the anniversary boxes, the recipes like for the equipment, the emblems, which emblems are going to be really big, and all the other stuff like the photo contests and reposting. I honestly don't care about. I'm not going to be talking about that stuff. Sorry, but I'm not. Let's first off start with the arena. 10th anniversary arenas. Win the battle against bosses, and it shows you pictures of where the 4 wormholes are where you can access the arena. Tells you also the cities in which you can access them: Sofia City, El Scaro, Diomedea, Draco Town. During the event period, 10 types of anniversary arenas appear as event maps, and you can challenge many boss monsters. The battles are totally different from the normal boss battles. The boss battles from the 1st through 9th anniversary events that can be challenged at the first. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to read that, dude. I can't read it. You can access all the arenas from every single anniversary, essentially. And then the upcoming EX arena, we will talk about that when it comes, but for most people, especially like probably maybe yours truly, this won't matter to you because this is probably going to be a really tough arena, and you're going to need to have a pretty decent account. But with just how great the anniversary is and how easy it is going to be for you to boost your account, I can see some people starting like today And like by the time the EX arena becomes accessible to everybody, you'll probably be able to challenge it somewhat. So who knows? I'd say hop on, play the game. You have access to really good equipment through this and the EX arena that's upcoming. So let's talk about the venues. So obviously you can go access the venues. I suggest that as a new player, it's like one of the first things you should do after getting into a guild. Get into a guild. That's the first thing. Access this, get into the venues, and start leveling up through here. I mean, you can see I'm switching between each and every venue. So this is the level 100 one, which is where this halberd is going to be in an hour or so when I'm not recording and I'm done editing. But so for you, you're going to go to the first and second venue. You'll click on the bronze one, level 25 plus, and we'll just take a look at the three fights. So there's three different fights. Each fight has three different bosses. There's the bronze, silver, and gold one. Obviously, you're going to hop in the bronze one, and it starts off at level 25. You can access this as a level 21 player, I believe, and just level up through it. Level up through it. Once you get to a high enough level, I believe it'll be 40. Yeah, at level 40. So you'll do level 25. Do all that. Keep fighting those boss fights. Get to level 35. Change the difficulty on that first one to level 35. Level up until you get to 40. Once you're at level 40, or sorry, 50. Not what am I talking about? Once you're level 45 or 47 or whatever around that time from the first battle, you come here and you just alternate between all of them to get as much XP as possible, right? This character, this one that you're seeing in front of you, this halberd character, I leveled up this one in about an hour and a half, I believe, last night to 109. And I understand that I have like those little XP bonuses, but regardless, it's like as a new player, this might only take you 2 hours or 3 hours, maybe at most. But even then, if that is like, if you're like, hey, that's still too slow, you could level up faster. It's not even just about leveling up. It's also about what you can attain from these battles. So each battle has its own set of rewards. So you see here, it'll drop Revitas and Regeras, which the Revita ones and the Regera ones aren't too big, but since you're a new player, these actually will be pretty big for you. There's a chance for you to get the body armors, I guess, and the additional gears if you break the parts. But I wouldn't worry about that because you're going to have access to much better gear. And obviously, the higher the difficulty, the better the XP, and the better the rewards. But mainly the XP. Obviously, this one has different ones. I believe this is... it doesn't show it. Swear to God. Let me see if this one is showing it. So they're just not going to show it, huh? Unless it's at different difficulties. Whatever. Through these, it's not showing it, but like you can have access to these. Like you'll have access. You'll get these Regeras, which are good, but you also get these Vita Pluses. These were dropping when I was fighting these fights, which these Vita Pluses are going to be really big for new players, especially to help you fight in these fights. I mean, having 2,000 bonus HP, or even this one, 1,000 bonus HP is going to be a really big deal because you as a new player, especially with your equipment in the beginning, you're not going to have but maybe even 100 or 200 HP. Same thing with the Magiad. You're not going to have much MP to be able to use your skills. These things will drop Magiads, in which it'll give you MP. I mean, look at this, 400 MP right here. You get access to nice potions, but even the potions themselves would not be worth it. What makes it worth it are these bronze coins or these anniversary medals. You see, I have 177. I literally fought tons of battles. By the way, this doesn't mean I fought 177 battles. I would say divide that by 3 because each fight has 3 bosses. In fact, we'll just hop into one real quick. Let me zoom out. But we'll hop into this one real quick. We'll just hop into the highest difficulty. By the way, this build that I have is like a magic halberd. I'm building a magic halberd. Gonna have some fun with the magic halberd. Anyways, yoink. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Sorry. I don't know what that fucker was. Ask me. Blah 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 blah. Look at that. There we go. Killed all of them. Those extra strikes you were hearing was from the lightning hail or whatever. But then, once you beat the battle, you'll get 3 chests. Look at that. Each chest, bronze coins, Revitas, and XP. Right? Obviously, it's showing me a very, very little XP, but for you guys, you'll get much, much more. And with these coins, you'll be able to craft some of the recipes, like for the weapons, which we'll take a look at the weapons in a second. But like I said, the arena just gives you so much when it comes to just completing the fights. I think it is better than getting through the first part of the story. Plus, once you level up enough to a certain level, I believe if you can get to level 180, I think you can then go through the story and you'll be like level 250, or I think it's like 186 or something like that. Get as high as you can and then go through the story. And by the time you're done with the story, you'll be high enough to get like tier 4 or tier 5 skill trees. But let's talk about the anniversary boxes. So these anniversary boxes are going to be really, really big. I can't remember if I said it earlier, but you could choose to do one of two things. You could choose to open it. You could choose to open the box, and you might get a crystal that is going to be worth a ton of spinna, or you could choose to save them, and then when the anniversary is done, and I mean like done, like for me, if you're going to hold on to these boxes to sell, wait till like a few months, like maybe like a month or two after the anniversary is done, and then sell them, and you can sell them for a good price, right? Um, During the anniversary event, players will get 10th anniversary boxes when defeating boss monsters, which difficult. Oh my god. Which difficulty level can be selected? Congratulations on being able to read basic freaking English. Open the box and get random items. Many bosses on normal maps, such as Moonlight, Totem, and all of that, can drop the box. So, again, you could just get these when defeating boss monsters. So any boss monsters, real boss monsters though, not many bosses. Um, Obviously, I mean, let's see. Can I? Let me see if I can get my hands on one. I'll open some for you, bro. Ooh, look at this butthole, man. I'm buying one off of you. I ain't buying all three off of you. Congrats, you're a millionaire, man. Shit. It shows you just how freaking crazy people are already trying to sell these things for. Man, you know how hard I have to look for these? Anyways, let's open one. We're gonna get a crazy X-Toll. Uh, who? Who? Actually, that looks kind of good. We'll lock that one up. Anyways, but you can see you get access to X-Tolls, right? These are going to be really big. Hold on to those if you get your hands on some. I would, if you want to, I guess that could be something you could farm for during this event, but I'd focus on boosting your account rather than trying to make a simple million off of the box. But that's just me. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to be talking about is the anniversary recipes. These recipes, I think I need to clarify, aren't only good for older players. I know, like, for a lot of us, when we buy weapons or whatever, we look at the anniversary weapons as something that older players will craft and then stat up and all that stuff. I mean, heck, I'm sure even some of my equipment, yeah, their 9th anniversary. These are the things that everybody aims to go for and stat. These are my sub weapon dual swords or whatever. Um, but it's just like new players don't consider about the crafting and all that because they feel like, oh, their level's too low and that it doesn't matter, right? And half the time it feels like craftable equipment just pales in comparison to player made equipment and player statted equipment, which for the most part I think in most cases tends to be true. Yeah, like a drop equipment is good enough, but when you get a player made equipment, I mean, that's just something else, right? Here though, for the anniversary, it's just like the difference, between NPC crafted and player crafted shortens, I think, massively. I mean, the divide between us shortens by a massive amount. But let's look at them. So the style of them, you get to see pictures of the bowgun and the halberd, which look amazing. The recipes for powerful and stylish anniversary limited equipment are out now. Challenge the boss battles in the arenas and collect the special items to create your powerful anniversary equipments at the blacksmiths or with your smith skills. So, as I was saying a second ago, for older players, obviously you get to craft 10th anniversary weapons. I'd say, like, if you're looking to start like your whole crafting journey and building like a blacksmith and make tons of money off of it, I guess now would be the time, especially if you want to hurry up and craft as many of these as you can. I don't know. It's completely up to you. But there is money to be made here if you do have a blacksmith character. But for anyone who's a new player, Don't worry about this. I mean, blacksmiths take a lot of time and dedication and money to fund their level up. I mean, that, and you need adventure diaries to help it level up, because again, your blacksmith just doesn't have the soloing capabilities like some of your other units probably do. But like you'll see here, like I have some adventure diaries saved up for my own blacksmith when I decide to you know, use them or make them. But let's take a look at some of the equipment. We're going to just take a look at the first set of equipment, right? The first set of equipment. Whew. Let me tell you, I took a look at them. I took a look at them. They're fucking OP, bro. So let's take a look at the 10th anniversary sword. This is a sword that you'll be able to have access to very, very early on. I mean, look at this. This is the first sword. You only have to use 20 bronze medals. You gain access to those bronze medals at level 25. Easy, 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 right? And we'll even craft a couple of these swords to see if there's any differences. You never know. But it's obviously untradeable. But look at that base attack of 327. Refine that to plus S, baby. Oh my god, man, you're gonna be hitting hard. And obviously the stats only get better as we level up. But we'll probably take a look. We'll probably compare it to the other one, to the 5th one, Anniversary Sword 5 or whatever. But look at this. This is the first sword you have access to. Attack plus 7%, STR plus 7%, MP plus 500, dude. Attack speed plus 700, critical rate 45%, magic resistance 40%. Holy crap, is this not a good sword? This is great for dual wielding. This is definitely great for knight builds, which a knight build was my first build on this game. This is a really great weapon. And then you get the dual swords, accuracy plus 10%, magic tools plus 10% for magic pierce. Don't worry about the magic tools if you're a new player. Holy crap, this is a really good sword. And then like you look at the 5th one, attack plus 11%, STR plus 10%, MP 500, attack speed 1100. Like, holy crap, dude. This is actually insane. The two-handed sword. Look, let's take a look at this. In case you go two-handed sword as your first weapon or your first build, which I would recommend to a degree. Like, if you're deciding what your first character is going to be, knight or two-hand sword is going to be one of the best ones because they could take a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage. But look at this. Attack 7%, STR 7%. You lose the attack speed from the one-handed sword, but you do gain AMPR, or attack mana point recovery, which is a massive, massive deal. You want AMPR. That's what helps you get your mana back in battle so you can begin to cast skills again. Guard break 5%, which is nice. Critical rate plus 45. You won't find critical rate like this on regular beginner equipment. Only exclusive limited time equipment like this will get you tons of critical rate. Reduce floor damage, which that should be obvious. With light armor, anticipate 5%, and with heavy armor, motion speed 5%. Let's take a look at the 5th one. Look at that, dude. The stats of the attack and strength go up. I think everything else stayed the same. Actually, no, the guard break went up to 25%. And the critical rate, everything else is the same. But look at the base stats on that first, on the first one. 490. This one's 825. What is my two-handed sword looking like on the base stats? 826, dude. 826. These weapons are so OP for new players, dude. Look at the bow. Let's take a look at the bow. We can't be here forever because I'll be here forever, bro. I won't leave. 196 base attack. Oh my gosh. Attack and dex 7%. Attack speed 700. Physical pierce is great. Physical pierce is really, really great. Critical rate 45. You reduce damage from bullet type attacks. Physical pierce 5% with arrows. Oh my gosh. And then of course with katanas, which if you go a Botana build, which is totally real, which is a good build. It's like it's so good. It's just so versatile, man. Jesus Christ, man. This is just insane. Dude. Let's take a look at this one. Gosh, look, this is good too. This is good too. God, man. What is happening? What am I looking at? I saw the staff earlier. The staff is so OP. Look at that. Mat attack and int plus 7%. Cast speed 45%, guard break 5%, critical rate 30, and critical rate plus 60%. This is perfect. This is perfect. No, literally, if you're gonna build a mage character, get this staff. This is a perfect staff as a beginner player. This is going to be a better staff than most other staffs that you can get from players, dude. You get this 10th anniversary staff 5. It has mana element. I've never heard of mana element. What the fuck? Anyways, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, man. Let's take a look at my staff. Do I have a staff on me? No, I don't have a good one. This is like the Morning Star one that I farmed. Oh my god. Let me see if I have one in my storage. I don't have one in my storage, but I do have this one. So this is the 10th anniversary wings. This is one that my own guildmate sent me. Remember? I made a video on this. A guildmate sent me this. This is a really good one, right? This is a really good anniversary wings. Let's take a look at the anniversary wings that are in the box. Actually, let's take those with me. By the way, while we're on our way back, I'll say this. I will prove to you guys that these weapons are good. If you guys want, I will make a video where I create a whole new character and we could take on boss fights using only limited time equipment from the event. Everything is from the event. Not a single thing, no avatars, no nothing. Everything is made from the event. And you guys will just get to see how powerful these equipments are. But let's take a look at the thing. Dude, what the fuck is happening here? Magic attack and int 7%. Evasion recharge nice. Fractional barrier 15%. So that's going to be a barrier for 15% damage. That will the damage for fractional damage. We made a whole video on this. We talked about it, but it talks about fractional is going to be based off of a percentage of your HP. So if an enemy does 10% fractional damage, that's going to be 10% of your HP, right? Critical rate, again, is really massive. 30 and then 60%. Jesus Christ, man. And ailment resistance, 25%. Jesus, it's like that is better. I think, isn't that better than my thing? 30, 60. Has better crit rate. It has better crit rate. It doesn't have the same amount of crit damage. It has better stats, dude. The only better thing that's better about it is that it has 22% damage to water. And don't even talk about the Extol, because you can just keep crafting them at the NPC until you get the one with the Extol. Like, here, since we're about to look at Knuckles next, let's take a look at the Knuckles. I have Knuckles here. Oh my god, they're at the box. Of course they are. I have the Knuckles that you can get from the one freaking gorilla-looking monster. Anyways, Knuckles. The Tonfas. Look at that. Look at that bullshit. Attack and agility 7%, which you're going to want both. I mean, obviously attack, but agility is a stat that you're going to. Agility is a stat that you're going to use. 500 MP, 20% attack speed, crit rate 45%, physical resistance 40%. That's 40% resistance, or as you should look at it, 40% damage reduction from physical damage. You're going to take less damage from physical attacks. If you have a shield, ailment resistance, or if you have dagger, 3% motion speed. Jesus, man. I know the halberd's going to look fire as fuck. Attack, agility, 7%. Accuracy, 190, which is going to be really, really big. I think agility is a problem with halberds, and I think one other weapon. I think it might be katanas, maybe? Or someone. I know halberds need agility or accuracy. Attack MP recovery 20% or 20. AMPR, we already talked about how important AMPR is. Critical rate. With daggers, physical pierce. Holy crap. This is criminal how good these are. Holy fuck. Yeah, dude. Let's just hurry up and get through with the equipment. God damn it, dude. These katanas. Oh no. These katanas are good. These katanas are OP. Agility up. Attack up with agility, 250%. You want this. You want this katana. Unsheath attack 7%, dex plus 7%, max MP 250, cast speed 100%. No, 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 dude. This is crazy, dude. This is absolutely crazy. Let's look at the shields. Are the shields OP too? Might as well. Yeah, yeah, they are. Um, so if you go a knight build and you go like the sword, shield, you'll go heavy armor. You get aggro plus 30%, which is what you want. You get aggro 22%, magic and physical resistance plus 11% on the first shield. This is a shield. It is so good for knight builds. It's so good for tank builds. I gotta craft me one of these just legitimately for my own account. 30%. Oh my gosh, dude. These are actually overpowered. Let's see the body armors, because the body armors are going to be really big. Of course. Of course. Why wouldn't they be good? This is the first one you get access to. You need to get anniversary cloth, which we could talk about that in a different video. HP and MP is going to be really good. The resistances, we already talked about resistances. Anniversary garbs. Again, you need cloths. Yeah, these just give tons of HP and MP, with the highest one giving so much. Yeah, yeah, no. We'll definitely be making a video. I'm going to go and farm all these, and we're going to make a video showing off like a fresh build, just fighting monsters with that. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know, dude. This anniversary, this is why I love anniversaries. They're so good for everybody. New players, you're just going to get this massive boost to your account. Old players or returning players, you guys are going to be able to make so much money off of this. It's actually insane. Anniversary is OP. Let me know what you guys think about the anniversary in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.